Booting up soap training program level 1. Trainee. Trainee. Over here. Yes, over here. Put down that stick. Do not poke me. Do not poke. Trainee, pick me up. Yes, okay, good. Alright, now spin me around. Around. Let me see what you're seeing. Alright, there you go. Alright, now take a moment to explore your surroundings. Slowly. Could you not run around, please? Okay, you've had your fun. Now, let's begin the training simulator. For us to run this simulator, I have to shut off the main lights. We have to preserve power, so... Now make it over to the illuminated table. Yes, don't be shy. Now please, these 3 red buckets. Yes, there is liquid inside. You do not need to know about that right now. Yes, under there will do. Now take that last one. Yes, and put it underneath the table. Very good. Make sure that the table is nice and clean. Now we're going to need a hot plate. Look behind you for a heating device. Yes, that is a Santa hat. Yes, that is for Christmas time. Don't be distracted. Alright, now the hot plate goes on the table, and you can plug it in to the plugs that have been fixed onto the table. Alright, trainee, now we're going to need some melt and pour, ultra clear. It should be over on the table. Yes, there it is. Pick it up, bring it to our table. Very good. Now open it up. Oh, how fancy are you, Do not touch those with your bare, disgusting human hands. Look for some gloves. Yes, there's some. Now put those on. Touching soap with no gloves. Disgusting. I assume that you know how to put on gloves. Okay, very good. Very proud of you. That's 1 glove. And 2 gloves. Look at that. Humans can achieve things. Isn't that great? Now we're going to need a scale. Look behind you for a scale. Where did you pull that scale out of? And you're going to need a bucket. Where did you get... Never mind. Just weigh out 1 pound. And you can see why we wanted to keep your grubby hands out of the soap. You'd have your nasty, oily fingers all over the beautiful soap. And now you can put the lid back on and put away the bucket. We will not be needing any more soap for this training exercise. Now take your soaply treasures, yes, and you can put it on the hot plate. Do not turn on the hot plate yet. Look behind you for a suitable mold. Yes, that one will do. Place it on the table. Very good. Yes, now you can turn it on. There's no need to be sassy about it. Now you can turn off your scale. No need to waste electricity. Now look behind you and find some fragrance oil that is suitable. Have a sniff. Now let me have a sniff, please. That smells perfect, yes. That will be very suitable. You can just place that off to the side. Yes, I'm afraid you're going to have to be patient for this part. This is melt and pour glycerin. It will take a little while to melt. I see that you have found our Christmas calendar. Yes, they used to celebrate Christmas back before the soapless times that we now live. Ah, how quaint. Yes, that is a Christmas sloth, as they were known back whenever Christmas was still existent. Now grab the colors that are sitting on the counter. Yes, we have a yellow, a red, and a blue. You're only going to be able to pick 2, so I want you to start thinking about it with your pea brain. I do not know why you have gotten those toothpicks. I did not tell you to do that. Now find 3 suitable containers. Those are not suitable containers. Those are never used for mixing. I see that the soap is beginning to melt. Now we're going to need to find something to stir it up with. Maybe you could use that glass poker that you were bothering me with earlier. But where did you pull that out of? How are you spontaneously making items appear? Well, no matter. Yes, stir it up. That's perfect. Alright, that is quite enough stirring. Alright, now the soap is completely melted. Now I want you to place the measuring container onto the scale. Now pour out the appropriate amount of the fragrance oil that we picked. Very good. Now be sure to stir it up thoroughly. Now I want you to pour it off into the 3 containers that you picked. Excellent. Now you're going to be grabbing your 3 colors. You can only pick 2. Now shake up the colors before you pour them in. I see that you're starting with red. I can't blame you. Now mix in the red color. Very good. You're quite good at moving your wrist around in circles. Congratulations. You have quite a skill there. And now it is time to mix in the blue color. There you go. Now I'm going to need you to find 3 pipettes. Yes, just look around. I'm sure you can find them. A gold star for the human. Now I want you to take this pipette, get you some red soap in it, and then drip it into the bottom of the mold. Then I want you to take another pipette, and I want you to fill it with blue and drop it right beside the red. This is an experiment, and I expect you to act in the manner that we describe. Soap making is an art lost to modern society, and we are using virtual reality simulations to rediscover the lost art. Next, you will take the clear melt and pour that has been left in the other container, and you will pour it into 2 different molds. The SO Corp appreciates your cooperation with this testing procedure. Now take both red and blue and slowly drop it into the clear that you have placed. Very good. Now I would like you to take the containers and pour directly out of them. Well, the table has become quite filthy. You're going to need to wipe up that mess that you made whenever you stirred. Use this sponge that I will provide you. Yes, don't look so surprised. I can make any item spawn. Now slowly, do not shake the top of your soaps. That's better. Be careful. There, that is much better. And yes, that was necessary. Battery is critically low. This simulation is run via battery power, and I would like to inform you, test subject, that we are actually running quite low on battery. Did you hear me? Test subject, I said that we are low on battery. If you continue to ignore my warnings, then we will have to do a full system shutdown, and you will awaken on the floor of this virtual studio. Warning, human, we are... What did I tell you, test subject? I told you you would end up on the ground if you didn't pace yourself. While you were laying down and recharging on the ground, I had another test subject that was a lot more experienced come in and finish up your project. Yes, you may unmold them now. They should be hard enough. This first one looks a little bit muddled, but not too bad for a first attempt. Mostly purple. The next one has more definition on the bottom. Not too bad. Seen better. This one is a half stripe and with a clear area on top. Not attractive, but interesting. This one is just a wild blue spot in the center. It looks like a mosquito stuck in amber. And the last one looks like a mess. The thick melt and pour on top didn't do it any favors. Well, human, you should be relatively proud of yourself. Also, before I forget, Headquarters has informed me that it is now Christmas Eve. The ancient calendar must be updated to only one day before Christmas. Accuracy is the key to proper soap making, or so the old books say. Much better. Thank you all of you test subjects out there for viewing this virtual reality training course. I apologize if this was unexpected and unwanted, but you know, Soapmas is all about pushing the boundaries. I hope to see you in another normal soap making video soon, and until then, bye for now. Nyom.